video discussing atoms in the periodic table. This video is presented by Grant and it is sponsored by Towers of Power.
I don't know how atoms are found or how they're named.
You don't have to be sad, Nate, because I have an answer to your thoughts. Atoms are found everywhere because they make up all substances. Chemists and other scientists do lots of experiments to try to discover these atoms and elements. Now, how are they named? Well, a lot of times they're named after the person who discovered them. Like Einsteinium is named after Einstein, Rutherfordium is named after Rutherford, and also where they are discovered. So like Tennessee, California.
Now I'm going to be discussing the information given on each of the elements. I have neon here to provide as an example. Each element has a different atomic number because no two elements have the same number of protons. The atomic number increases from left to right on the periodic table. The atomic number can be seen in the top right-hand corner. For neon, it is 10. Each element has a different symbol. Symbols can be up to 2 letters. The first letter is always capitalized and the second is always lowercase if there is a second. Underneath the element's symbol, on the very bottom, is the element's atomic mass. Normally, the atomic mass increases from left to right in each period. A way to find a number of an element's atomic mass is to add the protons and the neutrons. However, this only gives an approximate mass because the actual mass number is an average. In the top right-hand corner, you can see the electron configuration. The top is for the first energy level, and then the next number, if there is a next number, is for the second. As you can see, neon has 2 full energy levels. Finally, in the bottom corner, right-hand corner, it's the type of element. This is G for noble gas, because neon is a noble gas.
Oxygen's atomic number is 8. The Bohr model of oxygen has 2 energy levels. There are 2 electrons on the first energy level and 6 electrons on the second energy level. The electrons orbit the nucleus by traveling on orbitals inside the energy levels.
Ions are atoms that have a different number of electrons. When an atom has less electrons than when they lose electrons, they become positive. This is called a cation. An anion is whenever they gain electrons, making the atom negative. Ions are formed because atoms want to have a full outer energy level. So the valence electrons will either be lost or they will be gained so that they have a full outer energy level.
Let's take a look at the periodic table. The periodic table is organized into periods, which are the rows, and groups, the columns. Periods are the rows. From left to right, the atomic number increases. Each period also increases in valence electrons. Valence electrons are the electrons on the outmost energy level. Metals, metalloids, and nonmetals are each very different. Metalloids share properties with metals and nonmetals, and nonmetals vary more in their properties than metals. In each period, elements change from metals to metalloids to nonmetals. Some periods are longer than others. If you look at period 1, you'll notice that there are only 2 elements. Look at period 6, or if you look at period 7, then you'll notice that there are so many elements that some have to be below the table. There are a total of 7
periods. Groups are the columns on the periodic table. The elements in each group share similarities. For example, all of the elements in group 7 are very similar. They also share a similar number of valence electrons. This goes for all of the groups, of course. Group 1 is called the alkali metals. The elements in group 2 are called the alkaline earth metals. 3 through 12 are the transition metals. The elements in groups 13 through 16 are groups that contain metalloids. And group 17 are called halogens, and the elements in group 18 are called noble gases. Group 17 and group 1 are the most reactive. In group 1, there are very few valence electrons, or there are not many electrons on the outer energy level. In group 17, their outer energy level is almost completely full. Group 18 is not reactive. This is because their outer energy level is full, so they don't want to have any reactions or combinations with any other element. Groups towards the middle, so the elements in the middle, are not very reactive.
Many people wonder how the periodic table was first arranged. It was first arranged by a scientist named Mendeleev. This is his version of the periodic table. There are about 65 elements on this table. He also left some blank spots for elements undiscovered. Another version of the periodic table is the modern version. This one has over 110 elements. There are 18 columns and 7 rows on this one. There are 3 different groups. There's metals, metalloids, and non-metals.
Our sources are from CK12, Coach Gallahan, and sometimes Google. Here's our blooper.
Here's our bloopers.
Here's our bloopers.
A blooper, like define blooper, like blooper, blooper, blooper. Like what is a blooper? Define blooper. What's that? Oh my god, that thing is huge. Look at it. Oh.
Take 44.
The modern periodic table is organized by atomic mass.
Now I'm going to swivel off. The atomic number is in the top left.
You know, Caroline. Oh, dang. I'm sorry I didn't know